STEAM lesson for February the 18th is Objects in the Sky. Here are your objectives. The book is My Shadow. It's really actually a poem by Robert Louis Stevenson. However, when you click on the link here, you've got the words to the poem, so we're going to use that as our book since we all need practice on poems, so that'll be good for us. So the word of the week is rotation. When something turns or spins around a point located at its center. There will be an acre chart here, and there is a journal sheet that I'll have it smaller so the kids can put it in the journal, and it's about the sun can, the sun has, and the sun is, some things that you could brainstorm together. You could do that actually. You could swing by the STEAM lab and pick up some of the papers and do it in class before if you want to, because it's just going to be a really fun STEAM lab, and this might be something that you want to do in the classroom other than the lab. It's about the sun and the shadows that it creates on things, and the students are going to experience the shadows by doing shadow puppets. This is about 15 minutes long, and it's a shadow puppet. The title is The Milliner's Daughter. So your students might enjoy watching that. Please have them watch that so they know kind of how to retell a story by using these puppets. When you come in, the video that will be on the screen will be sun and stars. And at the very end of that video, it talks about the sun and shadows. And one of the demonstrations are going to be right here. You're going to have to watch this in advance so you know how to do this. It's a paper plate, quartered with a piece of clay in the middle of it. They use Play-Doh. I'm going to use clay. You put a pencil in the very top. You go outside and, around 8 o'clock or so, and that's down here with the outside activity. So watch this. You can explain how to do it in the lab because it'll all be set up for you, but then that's something that the class will make, or you can make one for the entire class and take it out and do the outside activity. I think we're supposed to have some pretty days, so just kind of watch the weather to determine when you're going to do this outside. Here's another short poem. So the main activity is students will take puppets to straws and will make up or tell stories with their puppets. So the first thing they're going to do, I will have black paper with shapes for them to cut out. This is cut out characters or setting elements. The next thing they're going to do is take 2-inch tape strip, fold over the end of the straw, and leave a 1-inch flap. It's kind of hard for you to understand probably, but I will have one taped to the board. Just please follow that because it makes a big difference if you do this right. Then you're going to tape the flap that you left from this onto the back of whatever character or tree or whatever they decided to use in their story. Then they're going to shine a flashlight behind the object that they cut out and have taped to a straw. And they will, of course, you're going to need the lights out. And they'll retell their story. Like I'll have some familiar stories, or they can just make up their own story. Here's the outside playground activity. They're going to go to a tree or do this, doesn't matter. And here are some good times. I know this won't work with everyone, but you need to go out morning, noon, and afternoon to see the change in shadows. The third activity is students can make a shadow puppet theater like this for the classroom for retelling stories in the classroom. If you do a read aloud, then they can practice as a reward or as part of a station. They can practice the retell, which is great for comprehension. the discovery table outside my office. We'll have this song going, and then it'll have a magnetic rotation activity. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The kids will love this. I think it's a cool idea to build comprehension and retell. So there you have it. If you have any questions, give me a call.